Welcome back to our series Learn SQL Server in 60 days. This is day 9 of our series. That's a Learn SQL Server in 60 days. Okay. Last video, which was a day 8 series video, we have seen the different kinds of joins in SQL Server, and practically I have shown you there. Now in this video I will show you practically how we can write the joins and how we can analyze them and how we can guarantee ourselves that the code we have written that will give us the right data which we are expecting to get. Okay, I won't waste more time. I will try to give you the more content, more idea about the different kind of join. Basically, join is the important part of the query writing. If you are having a knowledge of a lot of things, but if you are weak in a join, then I really don't think you can be a master in a SQL Server. For better understanding query, for better understanding database, you must have all thing to know about joins. Your all concepts should be clear about joins, right? So my intention for this video is to make you familiar with the different kind of joins, how we can write them, how we can understand them, and how we can review them. So after this video I am expecting that you will be the master in writing the joins, and you don't need to go to anyone and ask them that the query which I have written will give me a right data or which will give me wrong data. Is it a right query or is it a wrong query, right? Okay, great. In last video I have shown you this chart. Here you can see in the inner join format, I have a table 1, I have a table 2. When I join these two tables with respect to the inner join, what will I get? I will get the green portion. The green portion is the portion where the data matches from table 1 and the table 2. Great. For demonstration purpose, first of all I am creating a data for our next practical. So first of all I am going to create few tables here. I am creating the employee company management system here. For example, create table. I am creating a master table called as a company, giving the ID as a company ID. And its data type is int, specifying is an identity column, and which will be incremented by 1. Name of company. If it is a company, and then I should name it as a name only, right? I don't need to give as a company name. This is my first table, company. Next table I am creating as a department. In department I am writing as a department ID. Right, and name. Great. Next I am creating a third table called as the employee table, employee detail. Even I can also create the employee master, but I think you can create like employee detail. Great. Here you will have the employee ID, then employee name. Here you can specify because it will have a lot of different columns, so you might be confused. Employee name. Great. Next, each employee will associate with each department. Just write department ID. Data type is int. Great. And each employee will also associate it with the company. If it is a one company, then it's not required, but if you are maintaining the data for multiple companies, then you need to add the company ID also. So these are the three tables which I have created. Company, C capital, right? Here D capital. You can follow any naming system. You can go for the Pascal, you can go for the Camel. If anything starting with a capital letter, that comes with the Camel, and if it is small, then it comes with the Pascal. Great. Employee. Great. I'm I am specifying the first word with a small letter and the second with a capital, like this, employee name. It's good to have the same naming convention for all the columns, which will looks good. Great. Now I have the 3 table. Just create it. I think we can create. Great. Also we can create a new database for our testing. Create database, test demo. I can create the database. Once I have created this database, I can go to that database by writing use. Great. Now once I can create these tables in this database. Now we have created this table. Now let's run the query again like this to know that are this table created or not. When we run these queries, what will we see? We'll see that these 3 tables are created and they are having column and they don't have any data. Let's insert the data in a first table. Insert into company. We only need to pass the name for the company, right? Because the ID column is auto increment number. We need to specify as a name A union. I'm adding 2 companies, B. Okay, because we are passing the string value, we need to enclose in a single quotation. Great. Let's run this query. Now we have a table called as a company with the 2 record with the 2 company, right, with the ID 1 and 2. Next thing, again, just add some data for the next table called as the department. Here just specify X and Y. You can give any name, just for better understanding and simplicity. I'm giving as ABCD exposure, like that. You can run this query. You will see the 2 department with the department ID 1 and the 2. Great. Now we need to add some data for the employee detail. Let's run it first and see the how many columns. We can see it here also, the name of columns. Okay. So these are the column we have here for the employee table. So right here, insert into. As our employee ID is auto increment number, so we don't need to give it. We just need to pass these 3 columns. Write a select statement. Employee name is Shrikant. Department ID is 1 and company ID is 1. Shrikant works in department 1 and and company he works is A, right? Great. Next is union all. Select Sam. Here department ID is 2 and company ID is 2. I'm not adding more data, but we can add it. This is just for understanding purpose. Now when I'll execute it and I will have the all data with me. Let's run these 3 queries and see the output. You will see the table 1 has 2 company A whose ID is 1 and company B whose ID is 2. Next is department whose department is 1 and name is X and department ID is 2 and the name is Y, and I have the 2 employees with me. The first employee whose name is Shrikant, whose ID is 1, who belongs to the department 1 and whose company is 1, belongs to 1, that's A, right? Like this we have the data set ready with us. Now we'll be talking about the first join, right? We're talking about inner join, so let's start about inner join first. I don't want to make you guys confused. I want to make this demo as simple as, so that all people can understand easily and they don't have any doubt afterwards. I know that this is a very basic video for experience. For the expert people, this video is no use, but for the beginner, for the fresher who really want to know the joins in detail and who is eager to understand the joins carefully, they can watch this video. This video will definitely useful for them. So I'm creating joins here. So the inner join is a join. What we have to do in a joins, first of all, join is something like a joining of multiple things. So in SQL Server, what we have different things. We have the data in things like a table only, right? We have table views. So what we need to do here, we have to join a multiple table here. So after joining this two or this multiple table, what will happen? So with respect to the different type of join, we'll get the different output. First we will be talking about inner join. First of all, how to write it. Syntax is very simple. First of all, here we need to give the table one name, and here we need to pass alias. Then here we need to write the join type. Then again we need to pass the name for the second table who wants to join, right? So this is tab 2 name, this is table 2. Here we have to specify condition. If this condition satisfied, we'll get some output. If this doesn't satisfy, then what will we get? So on this basis we will have a different kind of join. So let's talk about one more thing. If you have multiple table, just write like this. Here just change the third table name, then alias condition like this. You can join 3 table, you can join 4 table, you can join 5 table, right? That 4 5. Okay, so this is a basic syntax for writing the join. I hope you people don't have any doubt so far. So what we have written here, first of all we have taken the first table, then join with another table, then condition. This is part 1. Next again we have taken another table and we have joined it, same thing like this we have done it. So this is the basic syntax. Great. Now just copy the basic syntax and let's go with the inner join now. So this is a basic syntax. Now what I need, I want to see the company name for each and every employee. Let's repeat I'm repeating my question. I want to see all employee company name and the company name. But if you'll see carefully the data employee detail, what will you see there? You will see there that you have the employee ID and you have employee name, but you don't have the company name here. But we have the company name which is present in a company table. So I need to have the data from another table, from this table. So here we have to do a join. Now what I'm going to do here, I'm writing a code in such a way that you guys will understand the inner join. So just copy this. We have already copied it. The first table name is employee. Employee detail. This is my table 1. I am giving alias it as the emp1 or emp simple. Then I want to join this with which table? Where I have the information, company information. I have this information with a company table. So I need to write like this, company. Okay, let's go one by one. Join type. Here we'll see the join type as inner join, and here we have to specify the table 2. We'll specify as company. We have to give some alias, CMP. Great. Now this is very important, condition part. Now we need to find out which are the common column in between them. So employee, and let's run this query again. 2 queries, select queries. When I execute these 2 queries, what will I get? I will get the company table and I will get the employee detail table, and I will see that there is a column called as a company ID which is common in both tables. So this is a common column, so I can join this table with this common column, right? So first of all, take the left side first table and type the name company ID is equal to alias for second table, then give the common column name we have given as a company ID. When I execute this query, what will happen? This will give me data from table 1, and also it will give me data from table 2, right? So it's just joining of both table. Great. Now if I just want to see the data only from the employee table, so how can I see that? You just need to write the alias for that table and just dot hash. You will see only the data from the table 1, that's from one table. And if you also want to see the data from another table, you can simply write the alias here and the star. Just change the query like this. You will see here that you are seeing only data from the table 2. Great. Now my requirement is I want to see the employee name, emp dot employee ID, and employee name, and also I want to see the name for that company with respect to that employee. So I just need to write cmp dot name. I can give it as alias like a company name. Okay. When I execute this query, what will I get? I will get the data from the table 1, that's from employee table, that's employee ID and employee name, and I will also see the company name. Okay, so what we have understood so far, we have understood how we can join the 2 table, and we have also seen how we can access different table in a join, and also we have seen how we can give the alias for the specific column here. Now if I want to write another join, inner join with the same table, can I write? Let's say I want to see the employee name, company name, and the department name also. How we can do that? You know, department ID we have in the employee detail table, but we don't have the department ID in the company table. We have the department ID in the department table. So just go to the department table here and change the alias. When we change the aliases for this, we just need to type here department ID from table 1 and the department ID from this. Like this you can write the query. This is basic, right? This is simple. Now you have the data from the department table also, and if you want to have a specific data from a specific table in a join, you just need to write dot, and the name for the column is name. You can give it as alias as the department name. Great. When I execute this query, what will I see? I will see all the required detail, like this employee belongs to company A and he works in the department called as a X. So basically Shrikant works in a department X in a company called as A, and Sam works in a department Y in a company B. like this we can understand. So I hope you understood the concept of inner join, and if you have any doubt with respect to inner join, please let me know. I will create another video for clarifying those doubts, and you can give me any real-time scenario, I can explain with that also. Hope you like and enjoy the video with respect to the inner join. I'm creating the different videos with respect to join only. Basically I think you people should be master in the joins, and I don't want to do hurry for completing other portion of SQL Server. I want to go from basic, right? So I want to complete these things from a scratch only. So I will create a next video for the outer join, and so what are the outer different kind of outer join, how we can understand them, how we can write it, how we can master it, right? So thanks for watching our day 9 video with respect to our series that is Learn SQL Server in 60 days. Hope you like and enjoyed it, and thanks for watching. If you like our video, please don't forget to subscribe us, because it will motivate us to create a new videos and more videos. Have a great day. Thank you.